Hi everyone. It's been a little bit since my last update. I'm a little late with it. Just want everyone to know that I'm okay, and I've just been going through a rough couple of weeks, which is why there hasn't been any big video. I put one video up, but unfortunately it turned out on the camera roll it stopped filming partly through. I didn't notice until it was uploaded and live for a day or so. So that's, if you watch that one and suddenly now it's private, that's why. It never got finished, and I just haven't had the energy to get back to it. So I'm about to go through a really rough time. I took a few days off work because I haven't been doing well. So let me catch you up what's going on here. So this, I planned for the next little while just to do a 1 or 2 minute, max 5 minutes, just a quick video update to this playlist that I'm going to put this video in. So I'm going to call the playlist the PNES Lifeguard strategy. And part of the journey I'm going to be on the next little while is also I'm going to be much more aggressively reducing my steroids while I'm here in the safety of Margaret's place. It's the ideal time to do it. I really need to get off these things. I feel like they're just killing me. I feel like I'm at a toxic level on them. I've just been on them way too long, and that's why I'm not recovering from my seizures anymore. The seizures I have are called PNES, psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, and I've learned a lot about them recently. And one of the things is they're actually a coping mechanism. If it's sort of like Pavlov's dog, right? So Pavlov would ring a bell before he fed his dog. And then after a while, he'd ring the bell and his dog would salivate, even though he didn't give him food. And PNES seizures are like that. So they come out in times where you're not comfortable, or you're dealing with high anxiety, or maybe high depression, or a panic attack. You'll have a PNES seizure. And what'll happen is, your family members and whatever, they all come to you and try to calm you down and look after you after. And then, maybe you get a day off work or something from it. So it's sort of the same reward as Pavlov ringing that bell. And your brain subconsciously starts to learn, hey, if I have a shitty day, I can just throw one of these seizures and everyone will be looking out for me. So with that in mind, here at Margaret's place, I had a meeting with the nurse in charge, and we come up with something called the Lifeguard strategy. So they're so loving and good here at Margaret's place, this might be hard for some of them. But I've asked that when I ring my emergency seizure button, that they just come in and all they do is tell me they're here, so I know they're here, and that they look after Frankie, who's staying with me for the next couple weeks probably. Hey Frankie, everyone loves Frankie, right? And just look after him, but not to touch me, not to coach me, not to tell me to keep calm, not to remind me to do my CBT or counting. It's just like I want to simulate being home alone and having a seizure, because in December I'll probably be home alone a couple hours a day, and I want to make sure that I'm okay through these seizures. I need that confidence. So we're calling it the Lifeguard strategy. So I have a little O2 meter. They're going to throw it on my finger during a seizure and just make sure my oxygen stays above the guideline. And if it doesn't, then, you switch to first aid, right? ABC, airway, breathing, circulation. So, but, that's usually not a problem in these seizures for me. I lose my breath, but I get it back and my oxygen doesn't get very low. There was one exception, though. So anyway, we're just going to try that until I check out of here at the end of November. So hopefully by then, I hate to say it, hopefully by then I've had a few and they've gone okay, and that the dex is lower and I'm not nearly as exhausted. So that's a big deal for me. So that's the Lifeguard strategy that we're going to use. And like I said, I'm going to give updates sort of every day on how the Dex or the Lifeguard strategy has been going, how I've been feeling in terms of fatigue, whether I've been able to work, because I've barely been able to contribute lately. to give you an idea, I was getting about one of these seizures a month, and now I've had 5 in October and 3 so far in November. So every time I just start to feel better, I've been getting hit with one, and it just knocks me out a few days. Now, there's been some reasons for that. There's been some family drama that's increased my anxiety quite a bit. And unfortunately, Friday, I found out a good cancer buddy of mine, he passed away. So it's not someone I just know online, but someone I know personally, who would come to my house and we'd go for breakfast, or we'd FaceTime each other and support each other. And he passed Friday, so I'm not surprised I had a seizure again the other night, because that was a lot for me. I mean, it's sort of my first cancer buddy that I've lost, and the fact that we were pretty close, made it very difficult for me. So that's the kind of stuff that'll set off my type of seizures. So I'm going to try to update, like, even if it's just 60 seconds every day, so people know that, hey, I'm alive, I'm not in the hospital, I didn't do something stupid. And, but I'm going to warn you right now, you'll see me really tired some days. Like, I'm really tired right now. Really, really tired. I probably shouldn't be making this video right now. But I just want to start it off. And then the videos, most days going to be like a minute. Hey, yeah, I did this, went like shit. Oh, no, it came out good. Feeling a little better, just like that. So you can just follow those. I want them to be 2 minutes or less, ideally. The only time they're going to go longer is when I have to explain something. So that's the plan. And I can figure I can do that even when I'm really tired. I can just throw one up a day, even if I just throw it as a live, and then it just goes straight up. So anyway, that's the plan going forward. So I'm taking a few days off to start, trying to stabilize my anxiety and my sleep. And tomorrow I do a big Dex cut, bigger than I usually do. So we'll see how that happens over the weekend. And we'll see how it goes. And anyway, I've got my little therapy dog with me, Frankie. Everyone here just loves him. They all volunteer to walk Frankie. And I haven't had to change his papers once, because people come in here all the time, can I walk your dog? So he never needs to use his papers. Oh, there you are, Frankie. See, you love your daddy. He just loves his daddy. Hey, Frankie. Yuck. Not on the lips. Not on the lips. Not in front of the audience, Frankie. No. So anyway, it's such a pleasure having him here. It's really done a lot to keep me relaxed. He just sleeps in my lap most of the day. And it's really helped having him here. And everyone here just loves him. The other patients, the nurses, the PSWs, they all just love him. So it's great that he's here with us. And I'm really happy. And he'll probably be popping his head into some of the update videos. And I'm going to wish you all a good night. I've gone on a little longer than I should have. I'm going to bed literally right after I finish filming this, because I'm just exhausted. Okay? Thanks, everyone. Wish you all the best. It's your friend Big Northern Bear, out.